Happy Chainsaw Man Day! We're back yet again for some more La Reaction. I'm your host, Thabreakmaster, and this is Chainsaw Man La Reaction 2. 211. 211. 211 of them things, man. We in here. Welcome in. Ghost Hat, welcome in. Desktop, appreciate you guys always up in here, being the first, showing out. Appreciate y'all, god dang it. This chapter was about importance of trust and the cost of gaining trust from others. Really deep chapter. This chapter defined Denji as most such a written character in the manga. Huzzah! I don't know if you're being for real or you messing with me. Well, we gonna find out. But we gonna find out here today. So let's go ahead and just get this thing open. What does little D have to say to Denji? You know what I'm saying? Because like that's the whole chapter. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have like a conversation. Like Death Devil wouldn't go around setting this whole scenario up without them having like a big introspective type of thought or some type of kind of this conversation. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this chapter actually gives us, and hopefully this is a real development on Denji's part. I look forward to this. Had Pete Denji development at the end. True Manga House classic. All right, we're gonna find out. Pete, welcome in. Nah, he's speaking the truth. Well, we're gonna find out. Look, I'm gonna find out why they got the goddamn chapter. All right, let's react to this. God dang it. Y'all already know where to go. Show and Jump app is free over there. If not, do what you got to do to read it with me. If you already read it, sit back, relax, see my reaction. Then we talk about the chapter afterwards because we have a discussionary portion after the live reaction, okay? So let's go. Little D, yup. She's just like so unserious right now. She's like, look, call me Little D. That's what it is, all right? I ain't gonna stutter. All right? Chainsaw Man, chapter 211. War, panties, chainsaw. Oh God, why is there panties in this? I mean, we know what's going on in her stomach, so I'm under the impression that when they say panties, we're probably gonna see her stomach again. It's not about the panties we're focusing on. We're focusing on the sting in her stomach. You know, the whole situation there, right? So I'm assuming that's what that is. War refers to yours, so this is gonna have a conversation about her, right? So this might be able to change some things here. Chainsaw, I guess this allows Denji to be involved in some way to stopping this entire situation. That's why he has war, panties, and then chainsaw. Like he's gonna have some kind of resolve at the end. Boom, there it is. All right, like the Cheetah shirt. Thank you. I got this from Press Clean, aka Rio X-Men Fly. He's the one that made this. All right, I like the shirt. Did you bring me here? We carried you together, and then you got the actual family over there, freaking knocked out. I'm assuming she's taking a nap. Look. And she's taking a nap. She's good. I don't know why she's asleep right now. This ain't the time to be asleep right now. God dang it. She's Famine Devil. The real Fammy. Famine Devil. And I'm Death Devil. Thus, the name. Little D. So, thus the name. Like that's just common. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, look. This is why the name got. It's why my name Little D, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just natural selection when it comes to my name, right? Put some respect on it. Like, what do you? I can't with her. I can't. Why is she so unserious? What's wrong with her? God, man's gonna get so much cat ears. Wait, excuse me? What are you talking about? What? Little D? Why is he looking like that? He probably like, what the heck is bullcrap? Are you for real right now? Exactly. And she's like, I'm for real. Because she don't lie about nothing. She's the real deal, all right? Real deal, Holyfield. Lil D, no stutter, all right? No stutter. She's saying that with confidence, put her chest out, bro. She's sleeping like a cat. I mean, okay, I see. Okay, she's sleeping like a cat, all right? Lil D for realsies, yo, exactly. Okay, then. Oh yeah, Asa. What happened to Yoru? Oh boy, and it starts raining. Oh boy, that's how it's about to get serious, guys. Fear of war surged when nuclear weapons were dropped on the Soviet Union. As a result, War Devil has grown far stronger than I anticipated. What were you expecting? I thought was this not the plan? Was this not the plan, Death Devil? Sorry, Lil D. Like, was this not the plan? I thought you were trying to get her strong in the first place, because like, what do you think was going to happen when war actually starts? Like, what? She's alive? Where is she? I don't know. But I do know what she's doing. She's killing devil hunters as she gathers a devil army. Oh, really? Are you sure about that? I mean, we don't know what Yo's actually doing, but, you know, we gotta go based off of her, right? but she's not the greatest like narrator for the series. Like what she's saying could be easily taken as just a grain of salt. Because I mean, again, she was the one lying to us this entire time that she was a family devil, but come to find out she's little D. So like I don't know. Right? And she's upon to be able to differentiate Asuka and Yoru. I think he always has been like that's what I've been saying. Like the problem with a lot of these characters, they don't tell us what they're actually thinking. Like Denji is so carefree and doesn't really care to that extent, but it's not like he doesn't see or understand. He just goes with it. He's the type of person that just goes with the flow. So it's like you never know what this man actually knows unless he actually says it. Like that's the problem working with Denji with some of this sometimes. Ludi constantly contradicts herself. Exactly. So it's like I don't know how much we can even trust in what she's saying. So I don't know. Don't think that was the plan. I think the U.S. Made nukes and messed things up. Maybe. I wouldn't be surprised, because again, this is kind of left field here. Freaking them remanufacturing nukes. Like, what was going on in the war that had freaking United States of America be like, I gotta freaking create nukes. I gotta take them out. Like what are we doing? When she finds you, you'll be turned into a weapon too. A weapon she'll use to erase me. Okay. That sounds dangerous for us. Wait, so if you're the Death Devil, what'll happen if death gets erased? Living beings will cease to die from any and all phenomenon. Old age, illness, fatal injury, you name it. I don't like that, actually, because, like, the thing is, like, there are things worse than death. I don't know if y'all know that, right? Like, there are things worse than death. Literal torture can just be a thing in this world, right? Like, you can't die from the torture, so they can do anything to you, but you can't die. Like, just think about what happened to Denji not that long ago, because he can't die. Man was cut up all in a bunch of pieces inside a box. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody can experience that pain. Now Denji, as you see, he's an unhinged son of a gun, so obviously he's just like, it is what it is. But not everybody's gonna be like that. So like, we don't want this to happen. All right? I'm just saying. If should ate ice cold weather would just recreate it. Makes sense? Yeah, true, exactly. So his power is strong, but there is a loophole around that, technically speaking. So we are learning about this when it comes to Vegeta's like racer ability. You can still recreate these things. So that makes a lot of sense, actually. Wouldn't that be like awesome for everybody other than us? No. What? What are you talking about? It's a nightmare scenario. Is it? A world without death is War Devil's goal. Oh, really? Interesting. War Devil's trying to start a never-ending... yeah, that's also true. So people will constantly keep fighting and it can't stop because no one dying. And so, like, even, like, dictators that are just, like, they're trash. Like, you know what I mean? Like, imagine, some of the greatest freaking dictators out there. You know what I'm saying? They're not great, but you know what I mean. Those people still be around, like, man, I don't know about that. This makes sense, though. Where there is life, there is death, okay? When your goal failed due to humans becoming trees, even if they fight each other for decades, Agent Devil art showed that humans become trees after a while. Yoru knows that. I mean, maybe there's a loophole around that, too. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, this could even just simply be Yoru's ability overstepping even the Aging Devil. We just saw Yoru freaking put freaking the Fallen Devil into clothes. A primordial devil, mind you. So I don't know if the Aging Devil can actually combat that. You really think about it. Undying humans in all parts of the world, hating and hurting each other for eternity. That's War Devil's dream. Interesting. My original powers were supposed to activate and wipe out mankind. Okay, but then what happened? My many efforts to stop that prophecy changed the future into an even worse one. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Because, like, I mean, what would y'all choose, right? Like, endless war and suffering, or freaking whole erasure of the goddamn humanity as we know it, right? Like, which one is honestly better in this particular situation? She's lying so much. She's like, I like this. I mean, is that not what the prophecy kind of is trying to tell? But at the same time, she's part of the prophecy. She's not the whole thing, though. So I do wonder about that. When the 9 levels of hell from Dante's comedy, her goal reminds me of the 7th level of hell. Violence may wrath, the realm, people don't die, but are in a cycle of never ending. Pretty much, yeah. That's pretty much what this is. That's what she's trying to do, anyways. Hold up. Your story's too much of a stretch. Also, I'm not supposed to believe you're the Death Devil, right? Yeah, right. Also, yeah, I messed that up. Also, I'm supposed to believe you're the Death Devil? Yeah, right. Aren't you just a cringy, weird girl? I mean, she is kind of cringy. She is also very weird. But I mean, she is a Death Devil. I mean, how can she? I mean, I guess she could show her ability a little bit to kind of get. Well, there's obviously the stomach thing actually, so there's also that too. Maybe that's why we're gonna see the panties. That makes sense. Okay, there it is. She's really a. Oh God, she's really a devil, dude. Huh? What the heck? It's some guy I've seen before, bro. Did you? I remember you, but I don't remember your name. I mean, truth be told, I'm not even gonna lie to you. There was somebody at the gym today. I remember him at work. I can't remember his freaking name though. So I wanted to say something to him, but I'm like, I can't remember his goddamn name. So you know what, Diggy, that's real. That's real. I can't be mad. I've had the same problem. Lloyd, welcome in. She's not lying. Fujimoto wants us to believe she's lying. He's making it too obvious. Possibly. Very possible. Sugo, the guy nobody remembers. Exactly. Recurrent trope of Dingy not remembering people. Now, he really can't remember nobody. So, I mean, I can't hate on that. It is what it is, though. You know what I'm saying? At this rate, War Devil's gonna be... Blah, blah, blah. Look at me. I'm struggling now. What's happening? At this rate, War Devil's gonna show before Dingy's done playing catch-up. Are we all actually gonna call her Little D now? Because even this sucker's calling her Little D. Like, Lil D, I bet he'll believe you if you show him your belly. I mean, the problem with Dingy is that, okay, so he could have development here and not necessarily worry about the panties, but I have a feeling he's going to be like, the thighs and panties! You know what I'm saying? Like, this is Dingy we're talking about, right? I don't give him benefit of the doubt anymore. So if he sees that, he's going to react to that more so than the goddamn open stomach. You know, he's been inside people. Pause. But you know what I mean. Really didn't think Sugo was coming back. I mean, anybody coming back, man. What are you talking about? You just hating on the Sword Devil because girls like them? I mean, that could be very true. That actually is what it is. That's the real deal here. Shouldn't start by going... No, should not be... No. I'm not even going to say that, Peak. Should eliminate dangers now. Either helps Flash or D. Okay, causing death to everybody due to their limit break, or help your humanity reach. Yeah, this is so weird. I mean, you gotta ask yourself. This is why you have to choose a third option, right? This might just prove that Dingy was right in that there is always a third option. There isn't just left or right. There's the middle line that he can take. Because like, what is this? Both these plans are terrible. All right. I mean, what is this? This man's shocked. Oh, he is looking at the panties. Oh my God. Get it now, Dingy? She's a devil. And War Devil will be here soon. If you don't get with the program, we're all screwed. You need to trust us. This man is literally gone. He is literally looking up and down these panties. He said, he said the Holy Grail. Oh, it's so good. I feel it. I feel it. What is this? Oh, it doesn't work, actually. I was trying to use a scene. It doesn't work, actually. It's broke. It's beautiful, actually. But yeah, he's feeling pain. Or feeling some other type of pain that he shouldn't be feeling right now. You gotta be focused. And all the characters are showing the chapter of Fujimoto brings the Sora hybrid. That's genius. Bring one of the person that wants to be friends with Denji and expect to turn. Genius writing. This man out here like, hey, don't be glazing Fujimoto too much, all right? Stop glazing him so much. The final villain has to be Yoru, one way or another. If you think about it, if Death is the final villain, Death is erasing, then Yoru could still go on with their plan. I mean, yeah, in a way. I mean, I always expected. Again, I've said this literally in the beginning of part 2. And I think it's going to ring true as we get closer to the end of this, right? I do believe there's going to be a opportunity where Denji and Yoru potentially might even fight. And, like, Denji's going to have to make that decision to get rid of her. Maybe maybe they're even able to cut Asa and Yoru, like into two and get that entity away from each other, right? Maybe there's a way of doing that. Then they can just take out Yoru. I was saying this all along. All right, again, it's either that or Asa does die at the end of this. I've been saying this. Everybody kept saying like, "Oh man, Denji, he's supposed to be like a main character. He's supposed to be the main dude. He's still the main dude. He's always been the main guy. They just have to develop freaking Asa because it makes you care about who she is. That's why they did all. That's why Fujimoto did what he did in the start of these freaking chapters, bro. This is what he did this for part 2. Because now there's a dilemma. That's why you care now. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing? Yeah, that's plan fell apart. Sure, she is leaving important information. Oh, 100%. Remember, she was in the group that creates this uprising. Exactly. So something like she was inside this plan, but the plan fell apart. Level just randomly makes the girl stick whenever he feels like at peak. I mean, that is very true. He does do that for some reason. Like, there'd be moments in Yoru's like angle, and it's like, what's happening there with the freaking jeans? Like, bro, what? Apple bottom jeans. Stop. So Death Informed, the hybrids is not Flash or family, but Flash or Death. Yeah, exactly. We're getting Flash right now. All right, like, what is this? This is sus as heck. Dinky. Oh. See, this is exactly what I was talking about. This sucker couldn't stop looking at the goddamn panties, and he's like, I trust you. All right, that's it. That's all I needed. That's all I freaking needed. The Dinky Psycho like, no, bro. This guy's, I swear to God. Dingy, you're better than this. He's not better than this. What am I talking about? This like he just can't help himself. Freaking Lord. Oh my God. Yes, he did. All right, now he got stuck in that freaking Tsukuyomi. That's what it was. All right, Izanami. He had to find the truth to be able to get out of this genjutsu, but he ain't in there. All right. The Fujigunari. Look, Fujimoto got stopped. That's what I'm saying. Like, don't be lazy, this man. Because he keeps doing this for Dinky. I'm tired of this. Freaking, he's never gonna get out of the cycle. He's gonna be like this the entire time. God, the funny thing is, like, the Death Devil doesn't even know that you can just manipulate the guy by just showing yourself. That's all you gotta do. Maybe she knows now. She's probably like, dang, that's easy. That's all I gotta do. I might have to show a little something next time. Just make sure that he's gonna be on my side. I mean, I don't like that. I don't. If that's the way we're going, I'm scared for the future. Did you please? Like, I want him to just be better. I want him to get past this. I want him to be like, you know what? No, panties are not enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need him to just fight back from the thirst. Stop losing to the thirst, man. Like, freaking God dang it. Like yes, he did. I think he was making a statement there, Desto. I think he was making a statement there because I didn't expect this chapter to. I mean, it said panties. You might as well call the entire chapter panties, because I don't know what we're talking about here. Because he went in with these shots. Like, bro, what are you doing? I mean, at the same time, that's what Denji was doing pretty much. He was looking. He was like, oh, I need to flip this image in my face. What? Like I told you guys before, he was looking at just the panties. Didn't even bother looking at the stomach. He didn't bother looking at the stomach at all. He was just like, you might be. I mean, the funny thing is, as much as I say this, I know, unfortunately, for a fact, right? Because this is Denji we're talking about. Like I just said about Denji knowing the difference between Yoru and Asa, Denji knows that this is the devil, and he sees the hole in the stomach. It's not like he's not seeing that. And it's not like he doesn't correlate that, yeah, this is definitely a devil. He does see this, but he also can't help but have that other image in the forefront, because this is what Fujimoto tends to do with his character. You know, he puts these like thirst situations, but there's actually a little bit deeper into the whole thought process that Denji is as a character. He's not simply just looking at that. He does take in more information than you realize of what he's doing. So but again, I understand that, but it doesn't help that on the surface, it always looks bad for this guy. On the surface, from the people that read these things all the time, right? For those that don't fully understand and grasp Denji's character, they're just gonna simply write this off yet again as another Gooner situation. You know what I mean? Like, this is not necessarily helping his character, especially 200 plus chapters in. We need to do better than this. And they changed something. It's just a series about a boy being manipulated by a group of sisters. Yeah, exactly. Yes, because he can't get away from the thirst. All right. All the sisters and the women in the series in general, mind you, just trying to find some level of control over this boy. All right, and he doesn't know how to stop it. He doesn't know how to stop it. He needs to find his inner thought. Like, Buchita need to step in. God dang it! Like, with all this stuff going on, like, Buchita has to see and understand at this point, like, this is just not working out for you, is it? You keep doing this. You keep going into the same trap. Like, Denji, you gotta stop. All right, it's time to put it down. God dang it. like empty stomachs, like future devil ability, and now death. I mean, yeah, but I mean, death was trying to kill herself, and you know that's why that didn't happen the way it did. All right. Then the day she's okay, chapter. What am I doing again? Exactly. He don't even know what he's doing. He's like, I heard this plan. I forgot the entire plan. It was something about Yoru, Asa being bad, and like I might just work with you so you can make sure death is still a thing. Which I mean, again, the decision that has to be made here is like, ain't no way Denji's choosing either one of them, because both plans at the end of the day brings terrible consequences for humanity as a whole, whether they're all dead or they're in all endless war. Either way, both are bad. So it's like, there's got to be another option. Maybe there's something in hell potentially that can actually allow them to like break through these decisions and make a third option, right? Again, the Fire Devil again made this clear that you're gonna have to make a decision, because I know this is what we're doing right now. This is what Fujimoto's trying to set up, but I have a feeling Denji some way is going to break that mold, and I think maybe that can be one of the cornerstones of what this chapter, or what Chainsaw Man stands for, is that you don't always have to take these linear options. You can always create your own path. That could obviously just be a theme of Chainsaw Man of itself. So I would like to think there's a third option here, because Little D need to calm down, all right? So Little D says she wants to be eaten now. She said it, she doesn't. Why do you think that is? I think in the initial stance is that Denji was gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like Denji wasn't controlled at that time. There's a difference. If Yoru does it, Denji's getting controlled to be eaten by the sister. She doesn't. I mean, there's like a few things that can happen here. She probably doesn't want her sister to be the one to do that to her. First off, she probably don't like her sister like that. Like, none of these sisters really like each other like that. I don't believe, right? We keep talking about this. There's some other inner turmoil between the family here that's a problem. So I have a feeling just her having that ability to erase her, that's not what we need, because again, this only amplifies her ability to go further to what her plan's supposed to be. That's the plan that she thinks is going to happen, right? But again, before that, remember, circumstances are different at the time. Circumstances are different. So I think there's another reason why she wanted to be eaten at that time versus what we're seeing now, because things have changed. If things haven't changed, then I think she would still want to be eaten by Denji. You know what I mean? But that's the whole thing. Only because circumstances are different. I don't think Denji noticed a hole in Death's stomach by the end of the chapter. I think he did. Like I was just explaining, Denji is more aware than you realize. It's just that Fujimoto tends to make him seem very dumb and very basic in what we're seeing. Obviously, he's looking up and down, but still, I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure he knows that there's something going on with her. Because again, the fact that he knew the difference between Asa and Yoru should tell you that just because Fujimoto doesn't tell you that Denji knows this, Denji does know. Like, Denji's not, like, as dumb as he acts, Denji's actually not stupid. He's actually more of a thoughtful person than you realize. Like, he actually thinks a lot more than you think he does. It's just that we don't always see that. Like I said, we need to see more of the other side of Denji, more of the analytical aspects of him, something that can make us think that he's more than just this thirsty dude. You know what I mean? Where Fat Fujimoto drew 8 panty shots, that's all? Exactly. I understand that. But that doesn't necessarily mean, all right? That doesn't necessarily mean maybe fake manga reader. Who we talking about? Talking about UCJ? We talking about? Welcome in, by the way. How long before Sugo gets folded again? He's been defeated every fight. I mean, I don't expect him to be here very long. Look, if what the Death Devil said is true, and Yoru is like making an army, he's probably gonna get folded by the army, depending on who he's fighting against in the army, right? But I'm pretty sure he's gonna get folded by the army. If we're actually, wait a minute, if we're making a team right now, and hold on a minute, wait, did y'all even notice this? Hold on a second, because the way things are going, this is literally the perfect opportunity to have two characters actually meet up and to work together finally on the same team this time around, which will only make the situation between Asa and Yoru with Denji even more complicated, and that's Rize. Remember, I can't say Asa. Yoru is in love with America. Who is America fighting against right now? Exactly. And like we do need a team, the Avengers, to come through and try to fight against freaking Yoru's team, because Yoru's gonna have a team. Rize would be the perfect character to actually pop up and be on their side, and they can actually have I look forward to that if that's what we're going with. If that's what we're doing, perfect, okay? Look, don't you bring up Barum, all right? No, look, I don't need to see that. Ain't no way Barum gonna be on the side. I'm gonna be upset the entire time. I'm gonna be hating anytime I see that man on the screen, okay? I'm gonna have a freaking Barum alert button if that's the case, all right? I'm just saying, if Barum is working with freaking Denji, I don't want that, Lloyd. I don't want that. Also, Thumper, welcome in. If Suga is around, do you think the hybrids, including Barum, is it's possible? Like, again, the hybrids don't die, so like they're gonna come back. I do expect Barum to come back in some form or fashion, but I can't see them working with each. I don't know. Again, he did. I mean, so, okay, here's the thing: Barum could work with Denji if and only if the Control Devil isn't dead. If Nayuta is actually still alive. If Nayuta's still alive, then, therefore, they can work together. Because he'll actually forgive... I wouldn't say necessarily even forgive him, but he can sidestep that. His emotions would not register him as an enemy, necessarily. So he would be able to still be around him, but not completely hate him at the same time, right? Because Nayuta's still there. So it all hinges on the fact that if Nayuta's still alive. I will say that. Smart. He just lacks... education. Dude skipped all elementary. Exactly. He has no formal education. He doesn't know how to formulate his thoughts to be able to talk to people in a manner that would make sense outside of, just the thirst trap stuff, because that's all he's ever really exposed himself to. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta remember where he grew up in his environment, unfortunately. All right. But I think that's what's going on here. The Chainsaw Avengers, Flash with D, and the Denji looking at D. Pause. What? Sword Hybrid telling Denji the plan. Nayuta's corpse. All right, go Sav. All right. Okay. All right. I shouldn't even read that. Well, I appreciate you lurking, Thumper. Same thing with you, CJ. If Natsu is alive, then I think it's gonna get revealed in the next couple of chapters. I like to think so. Again, I've been holding on to the facts. All right, Natsu's still alive. Watch, and when she's alive, I need y'all to be like, Break, you right. I need everybody in the chat say Break is right. All right, if I'm correct and that she's alive, y'all gotta apologize to me, darn it. Because y'all kept saying, oh, y'all, you coping. Why you coping? Nah, sucker. All right, I'm paying attention. Okay, chapter 8, Penny shots out of people meeting 10 people he met before. I mean, okay. I mean, it's not a bad rating. It's not a bad rating, though. It's not a bad rating. What I'm expecting out of next week's chapter, though, is, like I said, if we're really trying to, if he is in line with working with Fammy, I mean, not Fammy, well, he's technically working with Fammy, too, working with the Death Devil, Little D, then, yeah, they gotta kind of create a team here. So, like I said, it'd be nice if we end up seeing Rize all of a sudden next chapter. That would be freaking fantastic. I would love it. I don't think we're gonna get that. Like you said, if anything, if Barum is a character and it's still gonna be around, they could either go the Barum route, reveal him real quick, then reveal Nayuta in that same chapter, or just reveal Barum, have them have some kind of altercation, and then maybe next week's chapter could be the one they finally reveal that Nayuta's actually still alive this entire time, right? Like, because you know how Fujimoto likes to, like, stretch things out and, space stuff out like he does. So there would be a chance that might be the case here. So I'm not expecting too much to happen next chapter, but you never know. I just know we are moving the story. The plot is moving. This was a good chapter. I'm glad that we're actually starting to get some actual pacing. We're moving along as opposed to a lot of the times when you're reading on a weekly basis, we barely go anywhere on Chainsaw Man. So this was a nice chapter, a nice pace of the chapter, and yeah, Little D, because apparently everybody's calling her Little D. So I guess everybody literally is gonna be calling her Little D. I don't know why this is a whole thing, but we're doing this now. All right. Movies out in 3 weeks. Is it Cope for real? Look, man. There's a high chance she's coming back. Again, Soviet Union just got attacked, bro. Like, you say, oh, you want to drop bombs? I got a bomb for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Well, in the corner. Yeah, Fammy is over there. Fammy is in the corner. She's a part of the team. I don't know how effective she's going to be a part of the team, but she's a part of the team, all right? Lloyd. Just like Nayuta, Rize's coming back. I guarantee it. For some reason, I don't think Fujimoto knows what to do with Rize, which is why she hasn't returned. Again, time and place for it. This would be the perfect time to actually reveal her at this point now. Given everything that's going on and knowing that, you know, the War Devil is as strong as she is, they have, I'm pretty sure, some insider people looking around and be like, you know, we got to stop this not the Death Devil, but the War Devil, because she's only going to fuel the energy of America even further, right? She could even potentially join the war. We don't know how far she's gonna go, but this is what she wants. So we gotta stop this devil, otherwise it's gonna be a problem. So we need to deploy people, and the Bomb Devil will be the perfect person to do that. Granted, I don't think she's nowhere near strong enough to freaking fight Yoru. Yoru could probably just like assimilate her. He said, "Oh, you have bombs? How cute! Come here, my child." You know what I'm saying? And then she becomes like a third arm or something. Who knows, all right? We got little D and you got third arm freaking Yoru. She's freaking Goro. So I got all the weapons. Stop. Rize comes back, sales will skyrocket trust. Possibly. Look, everybody loves Rize. Everybody loves her. Okay, until so they do this chapter and the same. I can't wait. Wait, so wait, this shot. Wait, no, pause. Hold on a second. Sussy Baka. I was what you said. No, what? I can't. Go say, what are you doing today? You gotta say it. I can't wait to see who is about to come out with a bunch of Rize merchandise. Is already up for pre-order. She's making a comeback soon. I'm telling you, 100%. It makes too much sense to not do it right now, anyways. Given the state of where the manga's at right now, potential chance of her coming back in 3 weeks is very high, actually. Her team to fight war, overpower idiot, a sword guy, and 2 cringy girls. 3 cringy girls, all right? Like I said, we're putting Bomb Devil in there, all right? Rize will come back and die immediately. Possibly, yes. Like I said, I mean, it'd be nice to have her there, yes, and they can have like think you can have a heart-to-heart moment, like, you know, I always really loved you, and I'm sorry for what I did, and blah, 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 you know what I'm saying? But then she's like, I don't know how to feel. I have women lined up for me now. Do I go with Asa or do I go with Rize? And then that's when Yoru's like, how dare you? How dare you try to break Asa's heart? Give me that girl. And then that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? The whole point is she ain't, like, the Bomb Devil ain't gonna do nothing, but she's gonna be here, right? He's going back too, but at the same time, we're dealing with Fujimoto. Yeah, exactly. I mean, and again, 3 weeks time is not that surprising given Fujimoto's pacing. That's why I'm saying, like, next week's chapter is probably not gonna have a lot going on, but I expect something like a bear or something along those lines. We're still gonna be talking. I don't think we're gonna go back to Yoru just yet. Given what Little D said was true, then we need to stay on them for a little bit longer to really structure this in a way that would make sense of how this team up is going to work. You know what I mean? There's information about that we just don't know yet. So I really think we're still going to be stuck with them first before we even get back to Yoru. Because by the time we see Yoru, we might see a bit of a jump, and we might see her like have her army already assimilated or you know, assembled and stuff like that. So you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be something along those lines. Except for convenient to come back. Whereas best now, see, Peach now with Konobi, I have no idea. I thought there was only like a few moments where she could have potentially came back, especially in the early stages when her brother was there. That would have been like the perfect opportunity to kind of like have her at least do a cameo, right? Just real quick. But I don't see her. I mean, unless, because the situation is dire, so there could be a third entity group, which I'm pretty sure there is, that when it comes to public safety, you might see her and Kishibe come back too, right? Like all the, you know, the people from safety division can actually all come together and be another team that we can actually see. And maybe this also reveal what's going on with Konobi as well, right? Like, this can all kind of culminate into the final battle with Yoru and her people. So it just really depends on how big and massive the army is going to be on Yoru's side, and how this whole Avenger team up is going to actually happen. Because everybody's been asking for everyone to come back, and I think he's waiting for the right opportunity to put everybody back on screen. You know what I mean? Because it's only going to make everybody more hyped up to see that. You know? So, I don't think he did. Give Fujimoto some credit. All right, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Fujimoto is a good writer, guys. That's 3 of the sisters together, and then we'll go fight Yoru in that reunion. So yes, hopefully we do. Because Kuchida has eaten the bi-weekly devil. New Chainsaw Man expert. I saw on the site, which is like, hey, we're doing Chainsaw Man again. Let's go, baby. I don't know what's going on here. Well, we know new Chainsaw Man next week. Will Denji reach Nirvana? Find out next time on Chainsaw Man. Stop. Remember the chapter when Denji said he wants more than one girl? I'm telling you, Fujimoto might make it a reality. Cause, bruh, I forgot about that. But see, this is what I'm saying. Doesn't it not make sense? Like Lloyd, you're starting to think a little bit, right? Because it makes too much sense for Fujimoto to not do this at this point. Like, it's just too much at stake to not put her back into the freaking manga, even just for a little bit, all right? She don't have to be there for very long, just for a little bit, all right? Remember Sora Hybrid after these final panels of death? My faith has been relit. I'm saying, man, look. Big team up probably just doesn't seem like something Fujimoto is going to do. It's probably going to be solved in a much weird... Possibly. I wouldn't be surprised if there's still 3 teams. And I'm not even saying for all of them to come together necessarily. I don't know how the situation is going to like unfold per se. But like easily could be something else entirely. There might not even be a fight. There could be a talk no jutsu for all we know. It's like we don't really know exactly. But I do feel we are going to have a bit of a group team up type of situation in some way, shape, or form, though, given just how the world in Chainsaw Man is coming to an end, basically. As the world we know it in Chainsaw Man is coming to an end, because it's freaking crazy out here, okay? This is Y2K. God, it's over. It's over. So the rating I would give this chapter this week, because this is a good chapter, I'll also probably give it like an 8 out of 10. This was a good chapter this week. I did enjoy it. I'm glad I read it. I'm glad we're here. I'm glad Fujimoto is giving out some bangers, because this is a good banger chapter. I enjoyed this. So, Fujimoto, keep it up. Especially considering that you're going to be back next week. So, I'll be back next week to give you the live reaction for Chainsaw Man, right? What is it? 212? Yeah, exactly. We're going to be back again. We're going to do that. Wonder how the story is going to handle War taking out the Devil Hunter. We know Octopus Dude, Furry Girl, and Kishibe. I mean, but again, this is what I'm saying, right? Like, they don't have to necessarily be a full group thing. Like, I have a feeling Kishibe is going to come back. I have a feeling that even Konobi might come back. Konobi might be a wild card. If my theory was true. Okay, I don't know if y'all all know my theory. But if my theory is true, that she's like contracted from the Death Devil in some way, shape, or form, which is why everybody dies around her, and that's why she can avoid death the way she does, because she's contracted by the Death Devil, this would only heighten the fact that she might actually end up working with the Death Devil in some way, shape, or form, right? Like, I'm just saying that's a possibility, and that's why we see her when they actually fight. Like, she can't seem to take her out. She takes out people around her, but she can't take out freaking Konobi. And she's like, why can't I kill you? And Konobi's like, I bet you want to know. All right, look, exactly, because she gets all into this other zone. She becomes a whole different character. Actually, if you think about her mannerisms, even are very Little D-esque. Think about it. All right. My theory is freaking, it's a crap pot theory, but it's freaking a good one, god dang it. You're going with the theory. Hey, Desto, look, man. All right. Again, you're going to be like, dang, Break is right again. Y'all going to be saying this. You're like, dang, how can Break keep being right? I don't understand. I come here and I see his reactions. I know he's going to be wrong, but then how is he always right? Exactly. Okay, it's 8 pretty shots out of 10. Man, did you not notice the hole in Death's stomach? Oh my god dang it. I'm just saying, let's keep that in mind. All right, keep that in mind. We don't know what she's contracted to, but it's something obviously powerful, okay? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say. So this concludes the live reaction for freaking Chainsaw Man. Make sure you like the video, like the stream, because, you know, helps out with the algorithm to push it out to more people, so we have more of a conversation, talk about that Chainsaw Man, and also talk more Chainsaw Man over on twitch.tv/Thabreakmaster. I'll be back streaming over there in about like 30 or so minutes, depending or so. You know, we're going to be over there, and we're going to try to see if we can finish Cuphead tonight. We'll see what happens, though, because I don't know if we're going to be able to do that, so we're going to give it a shot. Yeah, all right. This is what it is, all right? Still think she has contracted with bad luck. Devil and steals everybody else's luck for a few minutes. I mean, that's not a bad idea. But I'm going with the devil theory, man. I'm telling you, man. No one else thought this. God dang it. Drink goddamn water. Take your vitamins. I will catch y'all in the next one. Until then, people, break out the wild.